Hello, hello, my darlings, my loves. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back. I'm Kylan. Now, we have a yes or no 5-pile pick a card, but before I jump into that, let me remind you guys, or just tell you if you're new, I am doing a free reading giveaway. There are details in the description box below, so if you want to enter, just follow those few steps, and oh my gosh, I'll do a reading for you. It'll be amazing. So, 5 beautiful piles. 5 yes or no answers, okay? We'll look at the energy, the context, all those things. I'll get you angel answers. You know how it goes. And I have 5 beautiful crystals, which I'd love to show you now. All the timestamps are, as usual, in the description box below. And let's check it out. Okay, my darlings, pile 1, Kyanite. Look at this beautiful blue stone. So this is good for communication. Throat chakra is really powerful. Kyanite, I love it. We have fluorite. Look at this beautiful purple and green, which is kind of a marriage of the sort of crown chakra and the heart chakra. This is also a really good stone for like detoxing and like cleansing, purification. We have selenite, also a really good stone for just clarity. I like to think of this often as like an angel stone as well. It's really good for basically for that just divine white light. This is a self-cleansing stone, absolutely extraordinary. Then I have here a red agate. These are new. By the way, you guys are like, where do all your stones come from? It's because they keep coming to me. Like I can't say no to them. They're so beautiful. I'm like, is there such a thing as being like a crystal addict? Ooh, a bird just landed on my wire. Oh, hello. Hi, honey. Anyway, this incredible stone, red agate, someone was like, this stone is like a shaman in a stone. So that's pretty powerful right there. And then we have this beautiful jade heart that my mommy gave me. It's so gorgeous. Just love it so, so much. I just had a great phone call with my mom, actually. She's a piece of work. I love her. I love her. Anyway, no, sorry. She's from the Bronx, and we joke about the accent. Anyway, my loves, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You kind of can't go wrong. Yes or no? Let's find out. Okay, my pile 1 kyanite beauties. Look at this. I just love this stone so, so much. I don't know why, like what it is about it that's just like calls to me. I don't know, but clearly it called to you too. So you're like, I know why, because it's amazing. All right, let's have a look. Yes or no? Ooh, okay, death. That's very, very powerful. That is a card. A card of death is a card of rebirth. It is a card of ending. It is a card of beginnings. Let's get some more clarification here. While I shuffle, I'm going to say what I always say to you over here at kylinlight. If this reading doesn't resonate for you for some reason, if you're not making the connections in your life in such a way that it's inspired, that you feel empowered to move forward in the sunlight of the spirit, then it is not the right kylinlight reading for you. You guys just pick another pile, okay? And that pretty much almost always would happen when you're really drawn to more than one pile anyway, and it just means you're like, oh, I'll go down this road, and then it's like, no, actually the other road was the other road for you today. And it may be that this reading is for you at another time, so you could check back in on this pile, but look at a different pile today if at the end of this one you're like, no, I don't know, because you should know the reading should ring true when they land for you, and that's what your spirit team wants for you over here on my channel. Okay, ooh, this bird is back. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. Also, I'm holding this upside down. Oh my goodness, it's so beautiful. Such a beautiful blackbird. Oh, the bottom of the deck is victory. Okay, yeah. So I was holding the deck upside down. So let's have a look. Oh, death and the tower together. Ooh, the chariot, the sun. Oh my God, the 6. Okay. Wow. All right, so as far as yes or no goes, that at the end of the reading, I'm going to talk about context, I'm going to talk about energy, and at the end of the reading, I'm going to pull an angel answers card for like to kind of seal the deal on like yes or no. But what I can tell you guys right now is that this situation is one of profound and tremendous change, okay? This situation is transforming, okay? And this death card and the tower card can mean sometimes too that like if you didn't see it coming, it can be brutal. It can blindside you, okay? So something could be coming to an end that's kind of abrupt and you're a little bit like, it's like definitely uncomfortable, all right? But the death card speaks to again, the ending of something, but a rebirth. And with the sun card over here and then the 6 of Pentacles over here, and then again with the 6 of Wands, which was on the bottom of the deck energy, which is a card of victory, okay? This is definitely like a change for the better. So if you're asking if you should leave something or if something's ending or that kind of thing, this is saying very clearly that like what you're letting go of, like the tower is something that had like a faulty foundation. It was something that couldn't continue in the way it was going. So it's actually like it's a really good thing. It's a cleansing, you know? So my loves, like, and then the sun is coming out after this, all right? So and also you will be moving forward with the Chariot. So this is a forward movement. This is like this is advancing, but you have got something. I was gonna say you have to let go of something, but it's like this thing is coming to an end. Like the tower is a little bit of an outside in energy. Sometimes we bring that energy, but again, like the tower is the kind of thing where we would end a relationship by finally just like losing ourselves, like losing it. And like saying all that stuff. In fact, I actually had a dream last night where I did that with someone where I was like, you really suck. And I was like, I mean, I don't mean as a person, I just mean at this job, is like literally what I said to someone in this dream last night. And it was like, oh man, I really didn't mean to say that, but it just kind of came out because they really sucked at their job and I kind of like lost it. So that would be you bringing the tower moment. But generally the tower moment is something that kind of happens outside of us. So yes, something is coming to an end, but it is coming to end in such a good way. There's also here a generosity is coming. So I think like there's something where like someone is going to be giving you either like a new, you're going to be getting some help moving into and moving forward into this sort of next phase of whatever this is that's ending. And this next phase again is like one of creativity, one of abundance, one of joy. Like the Sun card is very, very positive. Now I'm going to pull an angel answers. So here's the thing I say here at kylinlight too, you know, it's like duality is relative and it really depends on like sort of like your perspective. But like a no to one thing is a yes to a whole bunch of other things. And a yes to something is a no to a whole bunch of other things. So like the yes or no, it can get a little bit tricky because this is very clear that like this is something is ending and you are moving forward and there will be grace and generosity like in the situation, either from you or toward you. Usually it's both because the world mirrors us. And that there is tons of like light and creativity. And what I'm hearing as well from spirit is that like it's like when this tower moment happens and this thing ends, it's going to crack open. It's going to be a breakdown that brings a breakthrough, and light is going to come flooding into the cracks, you know, and like what's left of the situation. So so it's really, really positive. But is that a yes or is that a no? It's like, oh geez, let's look at this. And you're like, gosh darn it, Kylan, come on. And I'm like, I do my best here, you guys, but I read the context, I read the energies. So it's like, it's definitely like a no to a situation that has to end, okay? And it is a yes to this incredible moving forward that comes, that like comes, you know, in the rebirth of, you know, in the, you know, the phoenix from the flames is what I'm hearing over here. So my loves, that is the deal with this. I know, and you're like, gosh damn it. So while I'm shuffling these, wow, these angel cards really want this, I will let you guys know that if you didn't watch my intro, I'm doing a reading giveaway. So if you guys want a free tarot reading from me, one-on-one, you can go into the description box and there's just a few steps you want to take and enter the contest. And then like I get to give you a free reading, which is very exciting. And it kind of like, I don't know, made me happy to do that for the holidays. You know, you gotta give it back. You gotta pay forward. And I love you, my kylinlights. You guys are such beautiful, beautiful souls. Wow, these angel answers like haven't been shuffled, I think, in a little while. And they're just like, yeah. Ooh, I'm also hearing that your angels are kind of like, yeah, it's complex whether this is a yes or a no, and it depends on the person's question, but that this message is very, very clear. And if you're a pile one, this is resonating for you. Like you know exactly what we're talking about over here. Okay, great. That's good to know. Yeah, and if you guys do know exactly what we're talking about over here, you can click it in. You can put this in your body by typing in pile one, I receive it. It puts the message in your body. Oh, they want to pull two. Okay, helpful people. Yes, that is this. That is the Six of Pentacles. So people are showing up. Again, there's like generosity. You're going to get help in the situation. Okay. the situation will improve. This is what we're saying. Okay, so you know what? This is a yes to like, will things get better? Is the situation going to get better? It is a no to like whatever the situation is. Like, it just can't continue in this way. It can't. The tower is either going to collapse from the outside, or you guys are going to just like, you know, blow it up. But like it's just, no, you're done. And by the way, you can see this coming and just like leave the building before all this happens, you guys. Like, you don't have to be in here and be like, ah, no. Like, it's like, see it coming. Get the F out. Get out. Okay? Get out. And there are helpful people there, and you are moving forward, you are moving away, and you are moving with the sunlight of the spirit. This is meant to move on in this way. Oh my gosh. So as I said, my loves, click this in, use your fingertips to type in pile 1, I receive it, or just click that like button. It puts the message into your body through your fingertips. That's kinesthetic learning. And also, as I said, if you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel if you're feeling me. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you do not miss my readings. And oh my gosh, these birds, there's like, wow, it's amazing. They're incredible. All right, I feel like I want to take footage of them and show it to you guys. Anyway, I love you, my darlings. Like, know that this is going to be okay, pile ones. And know most of all, you are so very loved. Oh, hello, my pile twos. You guys picked my beautiful fluorite. Amazing. You guys are maybe in the process of some like cleansing, detoxing. I don't know. Ooh, sadness. Okay, let's have a look here. We'll get some clarification on that between this yes or no. And then I'll get some clarification, context, energies, and then we pull from the angel answers to get a final seal the deal on like yes or no. Because I know how you guys like, you like want that. So because you're here for a yes or no reading. It's hard though, because you know, yeses and things are rarely that simple. Let's just be honest here. So I will say what I always say here on Kylinlight, my loves. If this reading does not land for you in such a way that it lights you up, that it rings true, okay? I like to say it will ring the bells in your cells, okay? You will just get it. You will automatically kind of, you know, make the connections between the energies in the cards, what spirit is saying, you know, through me and your own life. And you will make those connections in a way that you will leave empowered, okay? Because we want you to walk with grace and dignity through any context in your life, all right? There is no circumstance that you cannot handle with grace and dignity, and at best with ease. We want to stay out of dis-ease. Hyphenate that word and see what it really, really means, my darlings. Okay, ooh, these are ready, yay! All right, let's have a look. What about this sadness? What is this? Ooh, the Five of Swords. Well, that makes sense. Seven of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Okay, I have been holding all of my decks upside down today. You like when they all come out upside down, that's you, not the cards. Got it. I know I do this. I've been doing that for like the last month. It's partly because I'm traveling and I take all my decks out when I do these readings and these recordings. So I think I just put them down upside down on my table. Okay, my loves. This is very interesting. And as I say, like, the stuff gets complex. Now, we have sadness here. All right. We also have conflict with this Five of Swords. And then we have work here with the Seven of Pentacles, all right? So someone's been like really working on something. And then this Two of Pentacles, which speaks to change. And then this Two of Cups, which speaks to reciprocal and balanced love. Now, what I'm hearing is that this situation requires nourishment, all right? The situation requires also patience and also an understanding of the ebb and flow of energy. But the underpinning here, look at, these are, you know, two twos, which really do speak of partnership, okay? So if you like look here at this infinity symbol, all right, and the Two of Pentacles on its side, and you look as well at the way in which the arms are intertwined, over here in this Two of Cups, okay? This is talking about, you know, we're really getting that like you and someone else in the circumstance are intertwined, okay? And that there is reciprocal love and it is equal, all right? But that this conflict, see how this is like, it's like not equal. It's like 4 against 1, okay? But these 4 swords, right? We only see there's only part of them. And yet this one is, this Ace of Swords, this one sword here is like whole and complete, okay? So it's a lot of this conflict I'm getting in this context is actually imagined. And that there is work for you guys to do on nourishing yourselves in this context, okay, such that the context can actually grow and bear fruit, okay? But it takes something. The Seven of Pentacles is a card of hard work. It's a card of, what I'm hearing for you guys is more like diligence. But what I'm getting is that this situation actually has lots of love, has lots of possibility, okay? This reciprocal exchange of energy is infinite, all right? But that this conflict can actually be avoided by attention, by nourishment, okay? And that the sadness, okay, is totally avoidable. All right, now that is not a yes or a no in any way. So I'm going to like consult with the angel oracles. Okay. Oh, all right. Okay. All right. Spirit is saying to get a little more clarification for you guys. That will help you guys with like, is this a yes or is this a no? But what I am getting right now is, oh, okay, yeah, okay, is that this is this like getting out of this low vibration, okay, getting out of this sadness, getting out of this hurt is really more of a matter of perspective, and you guys working on your own. I'm hearing on your own lives. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. This came up in another reading recently. Spirit is saying it's like that expression when you fishermen can't fish, they mend their nets. That like is that what you're inside of right now is like the space between where you are and what you want. And inside of that space, you're projecting a whole bunch of negativity that isn't actually there. That there's like a bunch of reciprocal love, okay? That like, and that what you're in is the sort of natural ebb and flow and the natural like change of things. So that this is naturally going to turn back into your favor. And that in the meantime, what there is for you guys to do is just focus on yourselves, focus on your lives, get to work on what's right in front of you. And like really that this is more of your mindset than it is an actual circumstance, that there is not conflict here, okay? And that this sadness is born out of worry. Wow. Oh, that's so interesting. Okay, so Spirit is saying don't worry about it. I'm also hearing like that is lending itself toward a yes, but they want angel answers and they want just a little more clarification. So death, wow. Wow, okay, that's, you guys might also want to watch pile 1. Death and flow. Okay, that's perfect. So the death card here is saying, again, it's like, this is about you letting go of an old habit of mind that has you worry and assuming the worst inside of the space of something when something's in an ebb away from you rather than a flow towards you. And that's just about the natural energies. It's just about the natural movements of things. It's literally like you guys are standing at the ocean and you're worried that the ocean has left you because the tide is going out. And it's just that the tide is going out. Like the tide will come back in. The ocean is there. And this is that. This is flow, right? So this is just about the ebb and the flow of these feelings. But this Two of Cups card is here. There is mutual, reciprocal, equal, balanced love exchange between people. There's so much balance over here. So you guys really want to do the work to let go of and transform, utterly transform this habit of mind, this old way of being. And it does take work to reprogram your consciousness, your habits of mind, the programming that you got. Okay, but you have to get that when the tide is going out in a circumstance, it does not mean the ocean is leaving you. Okay, and in this context, it absolutely doesn't mean that. So you guys are getting sad over and expecting the worst around something that's actually just fine. And this is time and an opportunity for the death of that old way of being. So you guys are going to start filling the space between where you are and what you want with work on yourself, with like positive projects, being with yourselves, being with your lives, growing yourselves. That's amazing. That's amazing. Wow. Oh my gosh, I love this pile too. Like this is very powerful. My goodness, my kylinlights, you guys are amazing. Like this is incredible. Like the amount of growth here in this pile is this, like getting this is huge. It's huge for you. So this circumstance, when you get this in this circumstance, this will serve you, pile 2, for the rest of your lives. Yeah, okay, your angels are like applauding. They're so happy. They're like, yes, yay. This is a massive turning point for you guys. And that's why it's the death card. I mean, that's why it's that big. That's astounding. I love it. Okay, your angel answers want one more shuffle. While I'm shuffling, I will say I am doing a free reading giveaway. So if you guys want to win a free reading with me, you just go to the description box and just do what just do what the instructions say to enter, and I'll give you a reading. I'm very excited. Yeah, no need to worry. What was I saying? What was I saying? It's not me. It's spirit channels through me. So I keep trying to take credit, and it's like I don't get the credit. Recovery. Yeah, this is a major, major healing for you. So you guys, the situation is like everything is good here. That's like a yes for you guys. Like if their question, let's say your question was, do I need to stop worrying? The answer is yes. Like, is everything okay? The answer is yes. Like, you guys, this is okay. Yeah, you've got this, and this has got you, my loves. This is the time to receive this message. Really get it, okay? Type in pile 2, I receive it in the comments. Put this message in your body through your fingertips. You can also click that like button either to double down on receiving it or just because you're like, I don't want to type a whole thing, whatever. Like, click it in. You could just put this in your bodies. Get this message because this is like life-changing to really get this. So whatever this circumstance is, it is here to teach you in the space between you and this thing that you want. That like all your worries about it are like your worries about it. Kill those. Okay? Kill the worries, work on you, you do you, mend your nets, and it's like you are going to have such a fishing day when the tide comes back in because there's so much love here. This is beautiful. Get in the flow. Get in the flow. Understand the flow, my pile twos. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love this for you. Know that this is coming. This is beautiful learning for you. This is a yes, pile twos, and know most of all, you are so very loved. Hello, my darlings, my beautiful pile threes. You guys picked this selenite. I am such a selenite baby. Like, I love selenite. I'm like, seriously, I'm seriously into it. Okay. I was actually going to just like go on and on for a minute. And yeah, no, you have a reading to get to. All right, yes or no. Let's have a first look here. Isolation. Interesting. Getting the most interesting cards here on these first pulls. Okay, isolation, what does that mean? We're going to get some clarification for that because that could mean any number of things. So what I will always say here on kylinlight, you guys, is that this reading doesn't resonate for you if it doesn't land. If you can't make the connections between what the cards are saying and what spirit is saying and your life, then it means it wasn't the pile for you. It's just not the reading for you right now. So you just pick another pile. You guys don't leave here like that sucked and didn't make any sense. Like, it's like, it just wasn't the reading for you, my loves. It's okay. That is not a problem. Also, if you want a super definitive yes or no from me, we don't roll that way. Now, I'm going to give you context and energy, and at the end of this reading, the angel answers will seal the deal on what this looks like as a yes or a no. But I'm not going to just be like, isolation, no. Like, it's what isolation can be a really, really good thing depending on the energy and the context. So we have to have more of a look at this. All right, my pile threes, we're going to have more of a look. We're going to get into it, and I'm going to get into it here with your spirit teams, where at kylinlight, we are here for your highest good. We want you to handle any circumstance, no matter what, with grace, dignity, and ease. I just have my decks upside down today. Why? Okay. Here we go. This is amazing though. So see, this is what I mean about like yes or no. Like it's complex. We have the Hermit. That goes very well with isolation, and that is what I'm talking about when the Hermit really speaks to being on your own in order for it to be in on a journey of self-discovery. Okay, so either you, or if you're asking about another person, there's been, yeah, okay, okay. So I'm getting pretty clearly, pile threes, that you are asking about another person, and your situation with this person is such that you guys are in separation. If that doesn't resonate for you, I'm pretty sure this is not then the pile for you. Keep listening. There may be something, or just go ahead and pick another pile if you resonated with another pile. All good. Like really, it's not that serious. Like you're just walking down a street, walk down a different street, not a big deal. Now, I'm hearing very clearly, however, that you or this other person, or both of you, have gone into a kind of isolation in order to really emerge with clarity. Okay, and this is what the Queen of Swords is all about. It's about understanding something with clarity. You can see the Hermit here too. Like the Hermit The hermit is in a state of quiet repose, often like it's like a meditative state, and stays in that state or stays in that place until the light of understanding, the light of wisdom is born from their contemplation, from their quiet. Okay, this is about when you do not make a decision, or you make a decision not to make a decision until you have more information, which is itself a decision. I'm going to say that again because it's a little bit subtle, but it's a game changer. Sometimes you want to make the decision to not make a decision until you have more information. Like some of you, like Spirit's like, they need to write that down. Okay, then write it down. Okay, you could always use my comments to take notes if you want. Seriously, my loves. So the Queen of Swords is has total clarity and knows and cuts through like definitively. Okay, so that is coming, or it has just come. Okay, my loves, and that has either just come to your person, or it is coming to you. So this sort of isolation and this time apart is ending, but it's been slow and it's been a long time coming to fruition. Okay, I'm getting that this Knight of Pentacles is very slow moving. The thing about the Knight of Pentacles that's beautiful is that the Knight of Pentacles talks about a lot of hard work. So this time to yourself, or this person's time to themselves, or again, I'm hearing for a lot of you, it's both of you, in order to gain this clarity has been very hard earned. Like it's really taken something for you guys to be patient and to like allow the time and allow the space and allow the soul searching is what I'm hearing, in order to gain this clarity. Now, in order to come out of this, okay, and to come back together with this person and to share what you guys have come to see about the situation, I'm hearing that they've had a revelation, or you've had a revelation, or you've both had a revelation. And again, I'm hearing for most of you guys that this is like a mirroring thing, so that you both have. You guys have to come out of now what has become a safety zone for you. Same with them, that there's been this sort of like, you've been holed up, and now it's like, you know what you know, and you know what you don't know, and you kind of gotten used to this sort of safe place of isolation, hermiting, what have you. And this Four of Pentacles, this is called the miser. Okay, so like when we don't share our feelings with others, that's actually a form of dominating by withholding. Okay, so this is really important that you do not do this. Okay, so Spirit is saying very, very clearly, like in this situation, that one of you or both of you needs to come forward and share what you do now see and have learned from all your hard work, okay? And really soul searching on this subject, all right? And if you don't feel like you have clarity yet, you will, okay? And if it's not for you to have clarity, then they do. But like this is very clear in the cards here, okay, my loves? So yeah, I'm gonna pull two more just to get a little more clarification from the I know, and you're like, is it yes or no? It's always so hard. It's so hard, but like it's also part of the fun. Really trying to tease a yes or no out of life situations, right? But so this is the, what are these called? These are the Prism Oracles. We're going to get just a little more clarification here, and then we're going to get to the angel answers. And the angel answers are usually really good at sort of getting like the yes or the no to your specific question. And again, for those of you, my pile threes, this should already be resonating. Like you should already get this. So I am hearing very clearly, like if it's a like, should I tell them or should I come forward? The answer is a yes. And if you're like, are they going to come forward to me? Are they going to tell me? They're going to mirror your willingness to open up and be vulnerable. So I'm hearing that like you guys both need to open up with each other. Like that has to happen. If this is going to come out of this sort of separation. Trust. Yeah, this is what I mean about the vulnerability. Like you guys are going to have to you're going to have to step forward and be like, here's what I've gotten from my work. Here's what I see now, and communicate it. I mean, the Queen of Swords, the swords are about communication, okay? The Hermit is about the realization, like really having done that work, that soul searching to understand things in a new way. But you gotta come out of this miserly dominating by withholding now. No way, you gotta trust. And look at how the two energies come together in trust, and there's love. It's like love and affinity comes out of our not needing to be right, but are needing to communicate and to bring the love and affinity back into a relationship, okay? When two people are too concerned with who was right and who was wrong, it sucks all the love and affinity out of a relationship. And while it's satisfying to be right, it's more satisfying to have love and affinity in a relationship. I'm hearing forgiveness for some of you as well. Yeah, pain. They always just confirm what I say. Yeah. So this time again, this slow moving Knight of Pentacles, I know this has been hard for you guys. I know this has been painful, and I know the separation has been painful, and I know that there's a part of you that does not trust and it wants to hole up and just protect yourself. But the message here is very clear about moving forward now. The nice thing about the Knight of Pentacles too is that the harvest is promised. Okay, it's that the work has been put in. And the Queen of Swords also, like the Queen of Swords really has definitive clarity. The Queen of Swords also just like takes no BS. So you guys can step forward and communicate what you know now, what you've learned, and where you're at. And you can be okay with whatever this other person says to you in response, because you know where you are and you know where you're at. And healing can ensue just from coming forward with our truth, you know, when the time is right. And I'm hearing that the time is right, my pile threes, to say what there is to be said, and then you know, freaking listen, like. Because this is not just about you, which is interesting too, because when we've been in isolation for too long, we can get self-centered, and we can get narcissistic. Like we can really forget about what it is to really be in relationship, okay? And that there are two sides to everything. There are two sides to everything. There's more than two sides actually to everything. Okay, yeah, your angels are like, we're ready. Trust. Double trust. Double trust the situation. By the way, a double trust is that's just a yes. Okay. Ooh, helpful people. Oh, that's so good. That's so good. Yeah. So what I'm hearing as well is that for a lot of you, that that you've been lonely, and that there are people who have been through what you've been through, and that starting to open up about this to people that you already trust, and just starting to open up is going to lead to this pathway of then being able to really have the communication that you need to have, that will bring clarity. And remember, the harvest of the self is promised here. This is very, very good. This is really good. This is a yes, my pile threes. Okay, the double trust is very clear. There's a yes, like trust the situation, trust it, but also trust yourselves. Okay, trust your soul searching, trust your clarity. Okay, and trust your ability to come out of this isolated space, and trust, okay, that the universe mirrors that. Also trust that you have support all around you, and I'm hearing those are actual people, not just your spirit team, and your spirit team of freaking course. Okay, pile threes, I really want you to get this. Receive this. Okay, type in the comments pile 3, I receive it. That puts the message into your body. It helps you receive the message on a cellular level. Type it in, or just click the like button. Just using your fingertips is kinesthetic learning, my darlings. So really sink this in, get this message. And as always, if you're feeling me, subscribe to my channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my readings. And did I mention pile threes that I'm giving away free readings? I think I mentioned it. In case I didn't, how to enter is down in the description box. So, oh my gosh, if you want a free reading, like, yay, that's like my holiday celebration of my kylinlights, because you guys are the best. And I'm very excited to meet some of you one-on-one who I haven't already met. Like, this is very exciting. So my pile threes, this is good. Trust, 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 trust. Trust the yes coming out of your isolation. Now is time. You're ready. You have all the support all around you. Know this. Know this. The harvest is promised. And trust what you've gotten too. Trust what you've gotten from your soul searching. Really, trust that you know what you know, my pile threes. Know all of that. And know most of all, pile threes, you are so very loved. Hello, my darlings, my beautiful pile fours. You guys picked this amazing red agate, and I'm so bummed because the sun is setting, and so I've got like lights on, and I don't think you can actually see the incredible colors in this stone. This is like my new, I'm gonna say my new favorite because that's not right with my other stones. Like I know that they don't get jealous per se. Where does this one want to be? There you go, baby. Anyway, blah 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 about my stones. Like as you guys know, I could talk about them at length. Yes or no to your question, pile fours. Okay, I'm going to turn this card over. Illumination, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, and then I'm going to get some clarification because, as you know, if you're a regular here at kylinlight, I'm all about uncovering with your spirit team the energy and the context of any situation. So whether or not this is a complete yes or no, okay, depends on the reading. All right, and then I get to an angel answers at the very end, which kind of seals the deal on like, is it more of a yes or is it more of a no? But as I say here, as I do this reading, as I talk about the energy and the context of your situation, of what you're asking about, if you're not making the connections between the cards and what Spirit is channeling through me and with your life, then it just means it's not the right pile for you, my darlings. Like nothing's wrong. It's okay. You just pick a different pile, okay, sweethearts, until you find the one that resonates for you, okay, the one that lights you up and sets you on your path, on your highest possible path, okay, for your highest good. Because you can walk that path no matter the circumstance, okay? You can handle any situation with grace, dignity, and ease. Yes, you can be out of dis-ease in any situation. And I mean dis-ease, like hyphenate that word and kind of like meditate on that for a moment, my loves. So yeah, so know this about readings over here at kylinlight, okay? And yeah, so let me pull these cards. I will say as well, I'm doing a free reading giveaway. So if you want to, sorry, these cards just got a little bent and no, my babies. If you want a free reading from me, oh my gosh, my loves, there's a enter, just enter in the description box. It tells you how to enter, just follow the directions, and it's so super exciting. I can't wait to do that for you guys. Ooh, these are ready. Okay, let's go. What is happening? Ooh, illumination, some celebration, some suspicion, some more suspicion. Ooh, and defensiveness. Okay, you guys. Okay. I'm sorry. I know it's like, it's funny, not funny. Bottom of the deck energy on this one too was the magician over here. So, okay, my loves. Pile fours. You guys are like, okay. You're like, don't take my wands. Who's going to take my wands? Someone's always trying to take my wands. Then you're just like, I see you over there trying to take my wands. I'm actually going to take these swords before you get my wands. And don't even try it because they're mine. Okay. So it's like all this energy of like, you know, suspicion and like your like defensiveness and what have you. Meanwhile, Spirit is just like, you guys are, there's a party, like you're missing a party. Like you could be at a party, but you're like over in the corner. Like, why are they, you know, why are they not including me? Meanwhile, they're like, you're so, you could just join, like just join in. And I'm getting for you guys what there really is in this situation is the illumination. Okay. And look at the radiance of this card. Okay. Look at these beams, like sort of like shooting out. Is the realization that like your suspicion, okay, your own, you know, and it's sort of also there's that thing where we like, okay, okay, yeah, all right, your spirit team is just like, say it, Kylan. And I don't want to because it's like we hate to hear this. We hate to hear this about ourselves, okay? But pile fours, often what we fear in other people is what we don't like or want in ourselves. So there is some part of you that is concerned that about other people's behavior, but really it's just a reflection, okay, of your own concerns about your own thoughts or feelings or what have you. So if you think that someone is lying to you, if you think that someone is sneaking around or what have you, that actually is your mistrust comes from your own being not in alignment, okay, with the situation. Because when you are in alignment, okay, and a situation is in alignment with your highest good, oh, your spirit team is just like, sing it, sing it. Okay. Okay. When you are in alignment with a situation and that situation is for your highest good, okay, everything just kind of falls into place with ease. And if you are feeling in that state, again, of dis-ease, let's like hyphenate that, okay? It is because something is out of alignment. And the only thing you have control over is getting yourself in alignment. And I'm hearing that the people and the community, okay, that is actually aligned for you in the situation is very much there. But that you've been focusing on people whose vibrational frequencies don't feel right to you. So, things that that are like, that are triggering for you, old wounds and old worries, and you're like, you're so ready to fight. Meanwhile, it's time to party. Okay, so Spirit is saying that like you are on the verge in this situation of having a breakthrough around what we call going where it's warm. So you're in a room full of people per se, okay? And this is a metaphor maybe, but you're in a room full of like energies. You have a room full of options, okay? And there's the beautiful energies that are you kind of like, but you're not naturally allowing yourself to gravitate toward them. And I'm hearing for some of you that you're not trusting that. Meanwhile, from that place of mistrust and misalignment, you are then getting all caught up in people who are matching the vibrational frequency of your fears, of your worries. So if you're just like not trusting people, then people who are not trustworthy are going to be magnetized to that. Do you understand what your angel team is really trying to get you guys to get here? Because this is this breakthrough. Is that in your gut when people are trustworthy and you can trust that and enjoy them, okay? So that like your life becomes like this, predominantly this. And the moment you find yourself slipping into this and this, okay? When you hang out at these energies and entertain these energies for too long inside of your own being, it attracts and creates this behavior because the world mirrors that vibrational frequency. So Spirit really, really wants you guys to see with clarity, and you have this clarity. You have this in your heart, like you know it in the core of your being. This is also like solar plexus work. So the Spirit really wants you guys. Okay. Yeah, okay. To like do chakra work around your solar plexus work, and that from inside, from the core of your being, from in your gut, you can begin to trust your gut instinct, and you don't have to worry about this happening anymore, and you don't have to be defensive anymore, okay? Because you know exactly where to go and with whom and when that you can trust. And this doesn't mean you do this perfectly. It doesn't mean nobody ever sort of slips through our radar, okay? What it means is that we get to ever refine our radar. And when people do slip through, it's because there is some gold to be mined from that like learning experience. Sometimes that happens too, so that we can be a warning to other people. But your gut will still get you out before anything goes to awry. But if you spend too much time in these vibrational frequencies, you get used to them and you attract more of them. So Spirit really wants you guys to have this breakthrough now, that you say no to anything that's like too much of this, okay? And you start to hang out here all the time, all right? And when you find yourself being like, oh, I don't know, right? You just like banish that and you go, how you check in with yourself, you check in with your alignment, you check in with your gut, and it radiates from your center. You go where it's warm. You're like, this feels good. I trust these people. I am loved by these people. These people communicate clearly and well with me. And you work with them and forget about all these other people. Literally like, forget about them. Spirit also wants you guys to know is that like what is going to happen in this situation. I know you're like, is this a yes or a no? Okay, there's more will be revealed. But like Spirit is saying that as you start to practice this more and more, these energies and these people will start to fall farther and farther away from your field of influence, your sphere of influence, because there's just no space for them. They also, like, low vibrational frequencies can't stand in the sunlight of the spirit. It's too bright. They're too clearly seen. And they like to work in the shadows. They like to, talk to you when you're tired. Like it's at night sometimes, like those voices are like, oh, this situation, blah, 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 blah. And you just need to go to bed. You just need to go to sleep. And then you like wake up in the morning and you're like, oh, it's like a lot of that is going on for you guys too. I'm hearing self-care. I'm just hearing like, you guys have to just take care of yourselves in the situation. You have to like be where it is joyful, where it is happy. It is okay to want what you want, and it is okay to walk away from what is not working for you. So this revelation is coming for you guys. This breakthrough in this situation is coming for you guys. You are going to have this breakthrough on an internal level with your community. I'm really hearing that. Like you are finding your people, and it's like all of this blah, blah, blah. I'm also hearing very clearly no gossip. You just don't do it anymore, my pile fours. And that's going to take something for a bunch of you. So, but that's what I'm hearing. Oh my God, your angel team is just like, oh wow. Ooh, those were ancestors. You had some ancestors. They were very clear, very, very clear about no gossip. All right, we're going to angel answers on this. Is it a yes or is it a no? It is a breakthrough for sure, pile fours. And it is a yes to beautiful, beautiful community, and that's there for you. Like the right people and the exchange of love and affinity, a mutual adoration society, and like all this warmth is there for you, and you will see it. But you have to stop focusing on like on those other energies, and absolutely just say no to them. Don't even stand here. Okay, spirit, this spirit's like, don't even stand here and fight it anymore. Like, don't just literally just like put the wand down and be like, have the hill, and walk away and go, go share a toast with your buddies, with your new buddies. Raise your vibrations through this illumination, and these beautiful high vibe people, this loving exchange of energy will come to you. All right, angel answers. Angel answers, yes or no. Wow, pile fours. Wow, this is very interesting. This is a very interesting read, but it's really simple. I mean, it's a lot about like attracts like, and what we appreciate appreciates, what we appreciate grows, okay? And also, it's like what we focus on is what manifests. So really, if you're spending time in those low vibe concerns and suspicions, you will manifest what you're afraid of. Focus on where you want to be, who you want to be with, and manifest that, okay? Not, no. There's something better. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, this is here for you. This community is there for you. And you guys have got to stop focusing on people you don't feel good with. You also, your spirit team is saying really clearly that they want you to be with people who bring out the best in you. So if you're with people and they bring out your fears, your insecurities, and your concerns, and you get defensive with them, those are not the people to hang out with anymore. This is here for you. This is something better. This is just a revelation. Oh my God, I can't wait for you guys to meet these people. Success! Exclamation point. Okay. So that's a yes to like success in this situation for you. That like the community is there. The success is there. Like there will be joy. I'm also hearing for some of you that like this, all of these suspicions and stuff, the moment you put them down, you're going to find out that they were all sort of in your head, and like none of it was even real. So pile fours, like really get the success here, there's something better, that like all these sort of this gossipy, low vibe, your fears about the situation, like you don't have to hang out in that energy at all. And your spirit team really, 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 really wants you to be illuminated in the sunlight of the spirit. And that is where you find success here, okay? That is just so much better for you, my pile fours. Sink this in, get this message, type into the comments, pile 4, I receive it. When you use your fingertips, it puts the message into your body in a kinesthetic way, through your nervous system, up through your, through the nerves, into your neural pathways. You can also just click it in with your fingertip, click, with the like button, that will work. But type in pile 4, I receive it. This is a deep, deep message. And also, So as I said earlier, if you're vibing with me, subscribe to my channel, subscribe and hit that notification bell so I can continue to be part of this beautiful high vibe tribe you guys are manifesting. That is gorgeous. Come be a kylinlight. Come be a kylinlight because I love the illumination. I love the transformation that is here for you guys that will bring about the success you have been longing for here. Look at this character. I mean, seriously, look at that. It's just like, yes, I want that for you, my pile fours. You want that for you. Your spirit team wants that for you. So just have it. You can have it. Choose this for you. And like all of that, just no. Like when this comes knock on your door, be like, thanks, no thanks. You know, nope, bye-bye. Know this about what's possible for you, my pile fours, and know most of all, you are so very loved. Hello, my beautiful pile fives. So last but not least, because you guys picked this amazing jade heart from my mom. It's got all the love in it, like a mom's love. My mom is a very loving being. So yes or no. And also let me apologize for all the shadows. And it got dark, and then like the lighting in this Airbnb is not ideal for that. Usually I use daylight, so sorry. Anyway, but my holographic tarot is going to be really pretty. Ooh, hunger. Interesting, interesting. Okay, so I have really gotten these first cards for all of these have been very interesting and required like a lot of clarification. So let me shuffle my holographic tarot over here. Let me get a little more clarification on the context and energy around this to get you a yes or no, right? You have to mine for that. And I'll finish up with the angel answers to kind of get it sort of definitive for you guys. Okay, my loves, my beautiful pile fives. And let me just say what I always say here over on kylinlight. If you're new to my channel, you want to know that if this doesn't resonate for you, and what that means is that it should kind of light you up, right? It should, as I like to say, ring the bells in your cells. It should ring true. So if you're not able to make the connections between what the cards say and what spirit channels through me with your own life, and if you're not making the connections in such a way that it lights you up with a pathway forward that is full of grace and dignity, then it's not the reading for you, my darlings, because the reading should really it should light you up. It should be illuminating. Now that doesn't mean it's going to talk about a situation that's necessarily easy, but it's going to talk about a situation in such a way that you can see the pathway forward that has the most grace and ease for you, that is your highest pathway through whatever the circumstance is. So my loves, if that happens, if you are left like, I don't know, it just means it's not the reading for you. You pick a different pile, or you pick a different yes or no reading on my channel, okay, sweethearts? Like, you're here for a reason. You may have just kind of walked down the sort of the wrong street, and you have to turn around and go down a different street. That's not a big deal. It's not a problem, okay, my loves? So, hunger. Ooh, okay, the Seven of Pentacles and some hard work. Oh, the Hermit. Okay, we've got some soul searching going on. I do love this holographic tarot. I hope you guys are getting the rainbows on the camera because it makes me so happy. Ooh, the King of Cups. Okay, this is interesting. This is, oh my gosh, all right. And then the Five of Wands, which is so just like, people are being contentious little peoples. Okay, yeah. So you guys really, so this situation, okay. Yes, okay. All right. Spirit's like Spirit is saying Kylan, tread lightly. And I know why. Okay, this is a situation where you guys want this outcome like really badly. Like, it's this hunger card here. I mean, this is really about like you're very clear that you really want what you want here, and you want it, I'm hearing, from the depths of your soul, and that you guys have really put out for it, okay? And if you haven't actively been doing the work, you've been energetically doing the work, okay? You guys have been really, really longing for this. And what I'm hearing too with this King of Cups over here is that this is really like a heart's desire. And you felt like very much like you're on your own about it. Like, it's really come from the depths of your soul. Now, something about the situation, however, has been you, and I'm hearing that this battle here has actually been with you sort of like with yourself over this thing. And I'm getting that a lot of you have felt like you shouldn't want this as much as you do. And yeah, Spirit is saying like the heart wants what the heart wants. That, you know, we want what we want because there's something for us to grow from or learn from that, from wanting that thing that much. And in a lot of cases too, it's really, a lot of times we get that thing that we wanted so much, and then we find out that it's more or less or different from what we thought, and that there's something along our pathway and the revelation that comes from that that's really, really important. So the first thing I'm hearing for you guys, my pile fives, is that like whatever this is, it is okay for you to be as invested in it as you are. Like that is okay, all right? And so like trust your own inner guidance on this. The Hermit card is saying as well. And the King of Cups too. And the thing about the King of Cups is that the King of Cups is heart-centered knowing inside of the divine masculine element. So this will work, like I'm hearing, like you guys have like actively sort of pursued this thing. You're pursuing an outcome, okay? And you know, and you like you want to know, and you want to trust your guidance there, and you want to stop battling for it. Now what I'm also hearing is that the pathway to having this thing looks more like using the law of attraction. So like when you're taking the actions in the outside world, it's like I'm hearing for a lot of you that you've actually done for now as much as you can. And that what there is to do is to stop kind of fighting the not having this outcome, and to sort of like kick back now and know that if it's meant to be yours, it's already yours. And that, you know, inside of that space, it's like, again, yeah, okay, okay. All right. Spirit is saying it wants some of you guys to listen to Abraham Hicks, also Master Shri Akashana, who is like is a mentor to me. So like, and you guys know, like if you've been to my channel, like I'm a manifestation muse. Like I understand like how to bring what I really want to myself. And a lot of that is about putting in the work and then stepping back and sort of nourishing my own soul, filling my own cup in the meantime with the things that bring me joy. And the thing about the King of Cups being a mastery, like having emotional mastery, but in the divine masculine energy, is that the King of Cups is actually actively able to pursue those things that fulfill them, okay? So that they are filling their own cup over and over and over again. And that there is a revelation for you guys to have here on your own in that, okay? And inside of that, you can be in a hunger and a longing for something on the one hand, and at the same time, be satisfied and content and fulfilled in what you do have as well. Like it's not that, like when contentment is not is not having everything you've always wanted now, and you can have that anyway. It would be like being served. I said this in another reading and someone like really got this, so I'll say this again. Okay, Spirit's like, yeah, this is a good one. Is that it's like it's like, thank you, Spirit. It's like having every meal you're ever going to eat for the rest of your life, like right now. Like you can't have that. You don't want that. So Spirit is saying to like find your contentment with what is. Stop battling what is. Get into practices of gratitude. Work on what's right in front of you, and allow this hunger to coexist with that without being like you're missing that thing or you're longing for that thing. You're just like looking forward to when that thing comes because it's not here yet. And that's about being in a high frequency receptive mode, okay? You can't have really a hunger this strong if it's aligned this much with your deep inner self, with your like yeah, with your deep inner wise mind is what I'm hearing was the Hermit for you guys over here. If it's in alignment with that, it will come. It's like an inevitability. All right, so the angels want to speak to this. I'm hoping they'll maybe give you guys some timing on this so you can freaking relax. Yeah, you guys just relax. It is okay to, you can also be totally content, totally satisfied, working on what's right in front of you, enjoying the sunshine on your face, enjoying a good meal, enjoying the company of the people that are in your life, and while at the same time totally wanting something at the same time. Like it doesn't have to be a battle at all. And in fact, is the battle is sort of pushing it away and making it take longer is also what I'm hearing. Wow, pile fives. Wow. Well, that's like, that's just like law. It's this, you know, it's interesting. This is like law of attraction 101, but it's total mastery. Like really getting this stuff, like really, it's a practice. And it's something that like those of us who really are, you know, really good at manifesting, like is we still have to practice this, because when you have a new want, when you have a new desire, when your soul is like lit up by something, it's kind of like the mystery of like the timing of getting it. But what you're in charge of is what you want, but spirit is in charge of when it's in the alignment of your highest good for you to receive it. So you guys just kick back and know that it's coming. Okay, pile fives, like that is, I'm hearing that loud and clear for you guys. Let's see what the angels have to say as well. Yeah, don't stop. Yeah, it's like, it's really, and I'm hearing also like, don't, every time this card comes up now, I hear like, don't stop believing. But this is what spirit is saying, is that like, again, you can be totally, totally this character. Okay, relaxed, content, grateful. Okay, and from this place of this passion for something, manifesting like what you want and what's coming. So like, don't stop believing. Don't stop looking forward to that thing. Don't stop working toward it, okay? Just stop battling the time it's taking for it to manifest, because that's bigger than you. We are interconnected beings. So your highest good and what you're manifesting has to line up not only with your highest good and what you're manifesting, but with the highest good of all beings who are interrelated to whatever that circumstance is. And it wouldn't be for your highest good if it weren't for the highest good of the whole context, because we're all interrelated. That is the why of timing, my loves. That is the why of the timing. So really like get into that. And your deep inner wise mind already knows that. So you get to hang out. You really get to hang out. You get to hang out with these two dudes, but you get to hang out with these two characters, these two archetypes in yourself, and really embody them. Okay, have this wisdom, have this patience. Okay, have this deep inner knowing, and have this emotional mastery, have this clarity, have this gratitude, have this love. I mean, the cups is all about love for the universe, while at the same time having this work ethic and having these dreams and having these goals. You just don't need to have or entertain any of this anymore. This isn't serving your goals. That's not magnetism. And you guys want to just magnetize this thing you're hungry for, you're just magnetizing it to you. You're taking the actions when you need to, and it is on its way, is what I am hearing. The situation will improve. Beautiful. That's the second time that card came out in these yes or no's. So this is a yes. This situation will improve. This is coming to you, my pile fives. Okay. So hey, my loves, I love this for you, my pile fives. Okay, this is really like, first of all, this is a message to sink in. So type in the comments, pile five, I receive it. When you use your fingertips, the nerve endings send that message through your nervous system into your neural pathways, and you receive the message on a deeper level, on a kinesthetic level. So type in pile five, I receive it, or you can at the very least just click that like button with your fingertips, or do both. You know, it's good for my channel. Do both. And also subscribe. Subscribe if you are feeling me. Subscribe if you are getting this message. Subscribe if you can see how this serves your path, much like way beyond just this particular situation, because at the end of the day, that is ultimately what your spirit team wants you to get over here at kylinlight. We want you to be on a path that will serve you ongoing for your highest good, your dream lives, my pile fives, and nothing less, all right? Because the situation will improve. Don't stop, okay? You can chill out. You can trust your deep inner wise mind. You can want what you want and be satisfied in the present moment. It's not a battle. It's not a strain. No dis-ease in the situation. You can take it easy and do the work at the same time, my loves, magnetizing and receiving any big, beautiful heart's desire manifestations that you guys are working on. Know this, my pile fives, and know most of all, you are so very loved.